it? You?
I can go heal. I'm not super great at it. I can press the button.
I mean, we got 45 minutes left, and then we're done raiding for the week too. So we can always track down a pug, but I don't know what it's going to be like on New Year's Eve. Might be slim picks.
No one should be out. That's what everybody should be at their computers.
It depends on your state. I'm in Michigan. Everything's locked down. Restaurants, bars. No groups more than like 3 people.
Our whole province is under lockdown. I don't know. I could have been with Uber tonight, but I say if I stay off the roads, then that means there's less Ubers out there to bring parties out there.
Whole province except the finance minister.
Oh, I heard that guy's getting fired. Or he resigned. Sorry.
Yeah, he resigned today.
I can't heal you if you run away.
You know, I was hoping I would get to the fucking tank. So you could pick them up.
I was here.
I was talking about the other one, because I had those guys the whole fucking time, and I was like, oh, well, okay, Roscoe's not taking them, because he has fucking 6 of them already.
I was dead. I'm running
I
back.
can wait out with
Yeah, I know, that's why I was running back to you.
I'm almost here.
Well, it's too late now, I fucking died.
That sounds like a you problem.
Well, he is an uncle fucker, so.
No, that's you.
Well, I guess you're my uncle then, too.
No.
Yes.
That's a kinky sex game.
Yes, Tiffy, my uncle.
So, what would the title be for that? I fucked my uncle and he's a woman?
A lap sitter?
Does he have a mustache?
Well, it depends where you're looking.
Uncle Big Pocket?
Oh my god.
I'm telling you, there's a character in the game named
out after you said that.
where you go buy the traveler mammoth or whatever the fuck it
Give
is.
me on the yak.
The
I think
yak,
he's on
yeah.
the yak.
Yeah, the yak, yeah, the yak, yeah.
Yak.
Cousin Slow Hands and Uncle Big Pocket.
You're a yakety yak.
I got a certain big thing for you.
I remember
Cinema
that
Pocket.
Sesame Street short.
Oh, Nareza left too. I'm sorry. I didn't catch that.
Oh, it lost 2 people.
But let's see how bad it is, and we'll go from there. We got the best damn healers.
Galaxy?
Well, Doc's not here, so he's not weighing us down.
Hey, Clay, could you put down a soul well when you can? Please?
What's that?
Some health limes. I call them
Clay opens his closet and we find some dirty clothes.
But with big group, we kill 8 bosses. Small group, we make new progression, or smaller. I guess we're not small. Small 20 is still for 25. Or where are we at now? Still, we're getting stuff done every day. Good jobs, folks.
18 actually.
12-4-6 or 12-4-2.
We've passed my old guild leader's progression. She's only 6 normal, 1 heroic.
I guess Greeny lost the ability to count tonight. Well, then give me some of that gold green.
Yes, that was the other thing I was going to make the suggestion. If anyone has any more free time this break from the holiday, level an alt and make it do alchemy. I started yesterday, and I only got to about halfway through the Maw startup, and I just couldn't do it anymore. I hate alts so much.
Which one you need, Lars?
Oh shit! I already hit Dalaran. I'm sorry. The what is it? The I have to look. I'm on load screen. It's the double stat one for the hunter with the stamina and something else.
The fortified leech, right? Stamina and
Yeah,
leech.
that's what it was. Yeah. Keep on forgetting my Dalaran ring makes the login screen for their like a minute and a half.
But anyways, I was saying if we can get more alchemists in the guild and to the point where we can do those transmutes. I don't know how much of a time investment that is going to be to get it to that point, but
Which transmitter are you talking about? Because I don't pay attention.
the Shade Stone.
I don't think I have it yet. 70 out of 175.
Because it takes 2 Shade Stones to make a cauldron, and we'll probably average 2 to 3 cauldrons a night. So, and you can only make 1 a day. And what Greeny said, they were 10k yesterday, I think.
I went down to like 9.3.
So yeah, we can always buy some too. We got plenty of guild funds for that. That's not a problem. We should probably
Yeah,
just
they're
do that
9.3.
to get them going.
Yeah.
But the more that we can generate in house, the better.
If I see any random people thrown in there for super cheap, I'll just buy those.
We
But
got
yeah,
everyone
it's
back
been-
from their changes.
When I was waiting for Blanchy to show up, I was just doing some fishing.
I'll be
there.
a couple more seconds.
Is Blanchy in Revendreth?
Yep. I got him. I got her today. 7 days of work.
Do you need to do anything with these sturdy horseshoes? Are those part
Yeah,
of it?
that's part of her.
That's day 4.
Because I have 4
Day
of
4, day
those.
5?
Yep, you need 4
Yeah,
of them.
save the 4.
I remember when I went out there to get the oats on whatever the first day that Wowhead did the write-up on it or something. I could not get oats for the life of me.
Only 800 gold on the auction is.
No.
There's one spot in a barn. I sat there and it spawns pretty quick. Like every 5 minutes, it was popping back up. If you still need them.
Don't like buying things on the auction house. We can make them ourselves or find them ourselves.
Thank you much. Sorry about that, guys.
I need a target.
I'm sorry, Jellers, did you say you were set?
Alright, looks like we're ready to go. Everybody's here.
Alright, so we'll do our normal thing and see what happens. Since there are going to be 2 shades to CC, who else will CC with Higgs?
Usually the hunter.
I always like people to volunteer so they know they're doing it, because all too often, like, we have 3 hunters. They'll be like, oh, the other guy's going to do it, and then they don't do it.
Traps. It's Hunter's best friend.
Lars and Staten, focus on that.
Alright, what am I doing? I'm sorry.
You're trapping the shades when they come out.
Gotcha.
Ice trap. Your friend. Best
Here we
friend.
go, 10 seconds. And when you kill, when it's time to kill one shade, don't, you know,
5,
unlock the other one.
4, 3,
Other way around,
2,
Gary.
1.
And you got the Sin Seekers to the rear, remember. Rear's in front of us, the cages. Curious how many stacks of this bleed I can take. The lens, you want to be in the group? Scared me there,
Matt's
Cal.
would bleed if you guys see that.
Then Seekers to the cages. And you are killing the dog, right? I know they have that pool, but you know, dog hurts me pretty bad.
Thought that was a bear.
It's a mix.
Yeah, if you want to switch, we can switch.
I will cleanse. It's like doing it later so I don't have one going into the transition.
No, get back.
Again.
I forgot. Sorry about that.
I mean, unless you're a turtle.
Red goes to red.
Seekers.
There was that muscle memory again with disengage.
Gets you into trouble.
Can you spellboard that off?
Yeah. Shadow
Alright,
damage.
switch to Barghast. And then, do we still hear here?
Wait till after the.
Rift's coming out. That hit a lot harder. Heal it up.
Oh, he's a lot lower too.
I'm moving.
Got the other shade, guys. There. Someone broke it.
Moving him back. Second one's broken.
He's gonna cast Roar. Which is the Roar.
Okay.
There's the Rift Soul.
Can't think.
Yeah, these are like they're hitting like this should have been in normal. Because normal's a joke.
You be Volo. Be a brick, and don't tell them mean bosses I ain't assigned a gig.
The only 2 hard parts of this fight is going to be the last dog when you have to move them slowly. That shit's a pain in the ass. It's a lot of healing, and obviously these stupid fucking shades. So if we focus on those, everything else is easy. So.
It wasn't that bad at all.
Well, that's first phase. Yeah, later on it gets a little more rough.
Gets a little hectic.
that's all state. That's not all.
So after I finish the Maw with the alt, then I'll get to pick my Covenant right off the bat, right?
Yeah,
What
but
other-
if you really want to do it fast, you try to go through the storylines quest to like 56, 7, 58, then switch over. It'll be much quicker that way.
Well, the purpose of this one is to be a gatherer too, so should be out there gathering stuff and leveling.
Gary, you're right. Metric ton is more than a US ton.
Greeny's sucked off a metric ton of semen. I can tell you that.
Yeah, at that point he'd be a rear admiral.
Greeny's what, an 05, 06, right? At least.
Alright, everyone's ready. Here we go. 10 seconds. Kill the puppy.
5, 4, 3,
Yeah, you should be E8
2,
or E9 then.
1.
You do suck that much dick.
Wait, is Clay making sense? Does he know military pay grades?
Not really. I think he's just guessing.
Is there an E8?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Goes to E9.
CA.
Now, if he would have said E10, we would have known he was bull jiving.
Why did they stop at 9? Fox, did you not bubble?
I thought I did. Oh, I hit my damage reduction. Ah, crap.
Can we get Fox up, please?
My bad. I was thinking about all that semen.
It is everywhere.
Got in my head. It messed me up.
I think Clay's the only one who can res, right? Clay, res Fox. Clearing my stack. Or not, what the hell? Well, let me click a button.
Did you accidentally hit it earlier or something?
There we go.
Draven!
It was showing that I had one left, but I must not. Yeah, I must not have updated the number. Had to pull the owl out.
Your death will not be as quick. Barghast, come.
Alright, I got Barghast. Kill him in hero.
Backtrap set.
Kill him and then hero, or hero?
Yeah,
Hero.
Start with them and the hero. Now you want to listen to exactly what I say, of course. Uber Shade. Soul's almost there.
Ooh.
Looks like the
That's
state
enough.
check there is.
Ooh.
C stayed left, so no one else was there to.
I shaped him, but
The second one?
whatever one was, loose.
You
Oh,
keep
they're
both
both
of them at
loose.
once?
Yeah, there is 2, and he must have already gotten the cast off because Roscoe's Holy Shield hit it.
So, though I still advocate for this guild to get a little bit more cultured, back when I was in the military, I was in joint environment, which worked with all 4 services. I was in intel and collective. But different story. So the Marines that we worked with, they had a bunch of them had come back from Iraq, and they were telling stories. And one of them was this female that I didn't know personally, but they were part of the unit. She was part of the unit. She had got kicked out, processed out, because she was running a blowjob ring, and she was just, getting paid to give blowjobs. And in the case file, it had come up, and I can't remember the exact figure, but it was like thousands and thousands of dollars, and how much she charged for each. And basically, somebody did the reverse math, which seems like a simple division to me process, but I don't really know math. And they had calculated that she had sucked like 1.5 miles of cock. That amount of much money.
Well, that's
Yeah,
just basing
I
on
believe
an
it.
average size, right? Or did they document
Did
each?
she have a journal? Or?
I don't know. Somebody said, this is what I charge. This is how much. She said, this much I charge, this is how much I make.
They
Probably
charge
so
by
much per
the
inch.
inch?
Use an average length and multiply.
Oh my word.
So you sure she wasn't Navy, right? Right? She was a Marine.
She was a Marine.
I wonder how many charges. Is the Marines the same as the Army, where fellatio is against UCMJ?
Yeah, well, look what happened in Fort Hood. I mean, everybody just got killed.
It's the USCMJ. Yes, it's for all military then.
Right.
Uniform code of conduct.
Yeah, sometimes there's nuances.
Marines get the best boots.
Marines get the worst of everything. They make up like 4 to 6% of the DoD budget, and they get the used hand-me-downs in the Army. And every decade, they try and like change their whole mission to be badass and be like the Army, and they get shot down by the Pentagon and say, "No, you're an expeditionary force. Shut up and do your job."
I thought my impression was the Marines were always the toughest.
They claim to be, and I'm not saying they're not, but as far as their overall mission in DoD and what they do, it's not that broad.
No, they're a subcomponent of the Navy.
They like to they want to be the Army. They want to have the same mission as the Army, but they just don't have the budget, and that's what they're supposed to be doing.
Well, I guess that's what happened to my dad. He was in the Chosin Reservoir in Korea, and when
All right.
the Marines got stuck there, and the Army had to go get them.
Boss time. Let's keep it.
Everybody set? Here we go. 10 seconds. Did I read that right? Did Tiff make 100 small foreign pieces, furry foreign pieces?
Money's money.
Begin.
Somebody gonna pay
Pieces,
for
you know,
animated dog dick. I'm gonna draw it.
You telling me you ain't subscribed to her OnlyFans?
well, not under my normal Ava name, so she wouldn't know it was me.
Yeah, that would make it weird.
No, weirder.
Seekers.
I'm subscribed to her under the name of Clay. Just get them better feet pics.
Greenie lunge.
Maybe I should start selling my feet pics.
Live streaming.
Ooh.
Everyone.
Yochis.
Gonna go for me.
Red Shot and Sinseeker.
Make them bleed.
No,
you back?
I did it again. Goddamn autopilot DPSer.
I know we got, what, 18 left to go. But I think everyone's getting a little punchy. A long week. It's one of those weeks where you don't know what day it is.
Yeah, I did that this morning. I was like, what the hell day is it anyway?
New Year's Eve.
Alright, I got Barghast. Go ahead, hero.
Have enough bones for everyone.
Here comes the rip.
Barghast.
Days are coming out, moving.
There's a demon hunter on the shade.
This bone.
Okay,
Broke
guys,
it. Shade up.
Stop hitting the shade. Stop hitting the shade.
He's got a dot on him.
I'll just keep
Coming
shooting.
up.
That soul's about to hit. Gotta get some heals on it.
Get ready to swap to Far Shade. Swap now.
The blue one. Souls.
Keep Moonlight down. Good job.
Another soul up. Some heals on it.
And new shades coming
Okay,
out.
swap to next. Swap to the one that's sheep. Swap to Moon.
Keep new one.
Then get that new guy.
I have marked. Yeah, we're all dead.
Yeah.
I feel like with a full group it'd be a lot easier. Because we're not doing terrible.
No, not too bad.
One more.
Yeah,
Yo, what the hell?
maybe 2 more.
I'll take one more ball job from you, Ava.
I don't know how people can pay for sex or anything to do with sex. There's just no way I could do that.
Some people just really, really like sex.
Well, you're
Everybody pay
pretty
for
broke
it?
there, Higgs.
What's that?
You're pretty broke there. You shouldn't be paying for sex.
I knew
never
a
have.
guy that was the opposite though. Instead of having relationships and dates, he would once every 3 months go get a hooker for like 1 or 2 days, and then that was his relationship for that time period.
Oh my goodness. We all need to start hanging out at church. Better friends.
Yeah. I mean,
This is
said
not
this
influences we should be around.
Yeah. I mean, I've said it before, but, anything to do with sex, it has to be real. I mean, it's not real if you're paying for it.
So there's this movie that's really terrible starring Mark Wahlberg, The Big Hit. It's like a comedy, assassin comedy.
Oh, yeah.
It's got like these really good side jokes, even though the rest of the movie's terrible. If they would have saved the jokes for a better movie, it would have been good. But there's this really good joke where there's this like dude, he's a male, he'd be like a male model, like Ty Diggs or something, and he's never taken care of himself. He's always had a woman. One day he goes to the video store because the plot sets it as like around a Blockbuster type store. He discovers the adult section, and like through the end of the movie, he just see him like fall for it, and by the end of the movie, he's like the best customer for the adult section. Top customer.
On Sweeney.
She's here. She's just watching her show.
Her stories. Programs.
Yeah, whatever that is.
I'm sure she watches something classic like Downton Abbey.
Saw that new thing they add for what I'm gonna say it wrong. Bridgerton on Netflix. They're like, you should watch this. And I'm like, I'll get around to it maybe, I don't know. Then I saw an article that talked about there's some sex scenes that are like, okay, maybe I should watch it. Yeah, Sweeney's on board. She likes the booty.
What was the show with Kim Basinger and Mickey, whatever? Is it 9.5 weeks?
Oh, 9.5 weeks, yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. That was late 80s, right, Higgs?
Yeah, well, yeah,
That's
kind of
pretty
near 90,
Higgs.
I think. What's that?
Contemporary for you, Higgs.
Yeah, that was the taboo show at the time.
It was.
Five,
It's good, though.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm not big into the reality TV, but it's always fun watching cooking shows.
Yeah, it is.
Netflix also did
I started watching those too.
a leftover show. So it's like, You get a set of leftovers, and you gotta turn it into gourmet meals.
Yeah, well, that's kind of impressive. What some of them can do with that.
There was a British show like that. They would take. Oh yeah, I love that one.
Watched a bunch of
I got kind of hooked on Beat Bobby Flay.
Nothing escapes my sight. Margot, make them bleed.
Oh, here. Back on Sweeney. Or are we all melee now? We have a lot more melee than usual. Or I guess less range than usual.
Out AFK or offline?
Alright, cleared my stacks. Watch those Sin Seekers. Man, Barghast and Hero. Grip Soul's coming out. Here's the Shade. Second one's up. Ooh, but you got the gas off, so I'm up. Yeah.
Gotta stop hitting those.
Well, once it hits all of us, like he's getting my holy shield from all the way over here.
Bad, bad, bad.
But yeah, that's where we'll call it for tonight. Good week, everybody. That was really well done.
It was.
So easy on the first Rogue one there, and y'all see we can do it. We can always keep working on Heroic next week and just extend the normal, but if there's still people who need gear from normal, which is majority of people because gear's been going out so late, and we can kill all those bosses in one night now, then no need to extend. So we'll post those that's an after's fight, so you can see all the fun bits and pieces to it. But otherwise, good solid work this expansion so far, and I look forward to everyone coming back next week and New Year.
Yo, thanks all. It was a really fun week. Happy New Year to everyone. If you do go out, even if it's COVID, be safe. Take care all.
Crazy.
Happy New Year.
New.
Yeah.